Broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show. LTL Editorial News for October 13, 2009. We changing this around. Let me give you part 2 of LTL Educational News. Now, LTL is instructing America on Obama Nobel Prize, and of course I was just breaking it down with, of course, with your 4 types of system. But they really, because the news media wants people to, they're not going to tell you about institutionalism, because the news media want to get people interested, get them on the internet, get them on iReport, and say what you think. Does he deserve this? Obama, such and such. And then the news media, CNN, Fox, BBC, they like to do things in UK, so they want to stir up this frenzy, but they try to really target the people, and this is where institutionalism comes into play, because they want to characterize into categories of people with socialist or economic problems. Okay? Now, the people with capitalist problems, they're not concerned about it. They're like, yeah, all right, okay. But the news media is falling into that capitalist plan, because they need to do that to replenish the money that they did to feed the financial institution. So, with the financial institution, they cover capitalism, and they don't have to worry about communism or socialism, because that's a whole different subject. But socialism they do deal with, because they deal with the people who just saying, well, let's see what's on the news. We just look for events. Oh, Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize. You know, people, let's just say, let's go straight, many of the blacks would support that. Yeah, you know, it's here. Even people globally, yeah, the whites or the Republicans, the Democrats, the liberal Democrats would be like, why did he deserve this? The news media want to stir this up. They want to drill this guy, the guy who was introducing the Nobel Peace Prize, was in Norwegian, and want to drill him and saying this is all politics and committee, so you could get the people on TV to watch it, or people watching it on internet stirred up. But they doing it in an institutionalism way to get people stirred up. And so with that, it makes sense, it make money. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make money. That's all it is. That's LTL saying. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make money. So it's stirring people up, and they get it online, and they're doing this, and it's making money. And so with the money, they're going to get a certain type of portion of the money for the news, and then they replenish into the banking institution or the IMF, International Monetary Funds. So going back to Obama, let me just LTL just straighten all this out. Why Obama deserve it? Now, it wasn't about health care. Said he didn't do nothing about health care. No, he just presented a idea, which is a plan. Why don't you can we do this? Can we get it reformed? It's up to your government, U.S. senators and House of Representatives to vote on it. It's their ballgame. If you want it, fine. If you don't want it, fine. Set. It's on them. It's not on Obama. Obama did what he had to do in the international affairs. And so in this case of the Nobel Peace Prize, he was dealing with, of course, trying to get people of other countries, the presidents, the PMs around the world, to have talks, the open talks about the disarmament of the nuclear missiles. And see, if there was any weapon of mass destruction, it's the nuclear missiles, because it's chemical, the chemical reactions of it. And so with that happening, of course, LTL is telling about its line up to what the guy who the Nobel Peace Prize is coming from. And that's better known as Alfred Bernard Nobel from Sweden. And I'm going to leave you hanging so you can pay attention to part 3. I'll be back on the LTL Educational News. Yeah.